I told you on the radio show this morning, Florida, we have a problem. We have thousands of these kids from Central America who are being brought into Florida, as they are into other states as well, by the federal government. And they're being placed in foster homes and other facilities all over the place. And you're sitting there and you're saying, well, Budman, I haven't heard anything about this. The reason you haven't heard anything about it is the federal government has clamped a gag order over the entire operation. The whole thing is being done in secrecy, allegedly for the safety of these kids who came here illegally from Central America. But the fact of the matter is, I think the federal government doesn't want the word out there because they know how much pushback there's going to be from we the people, the taxpayers. When the reality is that for every one of these kids, and there are now, as of early July, the best stats we have, more than 3,000 of them from Central America who've been brought here to Florida. And their counterparts in the other 49 states as well, this is going on. It costs $250 to $1,000 a day to provide services for these kids. $250 to $1,000 a day. That, in my view, is why the cloak of secrecy has been placed over this, because the federal government knows there's going to be an outrage on the part of we, the people, the taxpayers, who ultimately are going to get stuck with a tab. We're going to watch this and we're going to try to ferret out all the information we can. But this is a huge problem and a huge story that we'll be talking about on future editions of Bud Hedinger Live. You can absolutely count on me and the rest of the staff to stay on top of it, and we'll talk it over with you on the 50,000-watt front porch. Stay with me. Well, that's what I think. What do you think? Join me for the next edition of Bud Hedinger Live right here on News Radio 102.5 WFLA. I'll look for you then.